Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited about today's video because it is something that I absolutely love to have on hand, freezer meals. So in today's video, we're going to make 5 different dinner freezer meals that you can have on hand. They will take you less than an hour to throw together and you'll have almost a week's worth of dinners. You can also take them to someone that just had a baby, someone that is sick or has just had surgery, or just save them for your family on those busy nights that you don't want to cook dinner. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is make sure that you have the Ziploc freezer bags. If you just have the regular bags, they're too thin and you'll eventually have a leak in your freezer meals. So make sure that you have these really thick, nice Ziploc freezer bags. Then always label your bags, because we all know sometimes you'll have something in the freezer for like 6 months and you've forgotten what you put in there. So always label your bags. This first one is going to be slow cooker salsa chicken. Okay. So you can get on Amazon these really cool little holders that hold your Ziploc bag perfectly open like this, but I don't have them. So just get either a water pitcher or a bowl or something that will help hold your bag in place as we start putting the ingredients in. So this recipe is so easy, and it only has 3 ingredients: salsa, taco seasoning, and chicken. So you're going to add 2 pounds of chicken breasts. So I usually add 3 or 4 depending on the size of the chicken. And the great thing about this recipe is you can just add this chicken in here while it's still frozen. You don't have to thaw it, you don't have to worry about any of that. So there's our chicken. Now I'm going to add the salsa, and it's just 1 jar of salsa, about 16 ounces. Go ahead and add that. Okay, and then the last thing you'll add is taco seasoning. Now, usually you'll add that little taco pouch that you can buy at the store, but I actually really love this big jug of taco seasoning that you can get. 2 tablespoons is the exact amount that you'll get in those little packets from the store. So go ahead and add 2 tablespoons. There's 1, 2, and that is it. Don't you love those kind of meals where it's like no effort? Go ahead and seal it. Make sure that you try to get as much air out of the bag as possible as you seal that. And then just kind of mix it around in there. Just like this. Okay, so here's another really quick meal to throw together. It's beef ravioli bake, or you can just make cheese ravioli bake, whatever you prefer. If you prefer a little bit of meat in there, then you can get these. Or if you just want a cheesy ravioli bake, then you can just get the cheese. So what the ingredients are is the ravioli, frozen ravioli, mozzarella cheese, and your favorite spaghetti sauce. And that is it. And what you're going to do, go ahead and put just a little bit of the sauce in the bottom of the pan. And then we're just going to start layering, kind of like you would a lasagna. You just want to start layering your ravioli and cheese mixture. So you'll just lay them flat, kind of overlap them a little bit in your pan. Oh, and I forgot to mention this pan, you can just find them, you know, at Walmart or Target, any place like that. And they are freezer friendly as well, so. Okay, after you get one layer of your raviolis, then you're going to go ahead and put some cheese. And some more of your spaghetti sauce. And then another layer of the ravioli. What I love about this ravioli is, look, that was exactly one bag, fit perfectly in there. Put the rest of your spaghetti sauce on. And then the last layer of cheese. And you can also put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there with the mozzarella. I usually do that when I have the cheese ravioli, not the beef. So with the beef, I just do mozzarella cheese. So when you're done, I have already labeled my tin foil with the cooking instructions and what this dish is. So go ahead and put it on. Make sure you put a really nice tight seal on here with the tin foil. And look at that, how long did that take? Like no time at all, but it's really, really yummy. So there's meal number 2. Okay, next meal, we are flying right through. So the next meal is going to be creamy Italian chicken. I've already labeled my bag. Make sure you also put the date on there, just so you can make sure that it's not, you know, been sitting in the fridge for a couple years. Okay, so what you'll need for these ingredients are 2 cups of chicken broth, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 package of Italian seasoning, and 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. This you will not add until like the last half hour of cooking. So just buy this and set it aside for when you do prepare this meal. and then chicken. So we're going to add 4 chicken breasts. Like I said, you can add them in there frozen. Makes it so much easier. Okay, then we're going to add 1 can cream of chicken soup. Okay, then we're going to add the 2 cups of chicken stock. And this is my better than bouillon, so I mix it with the water. That's what all that seasoning is right down there at the end, but it's so good. You'll have to try it. Then our Italian seasoning mix. And then, like I said, add that cream cheese last. Set it aside so that when you make this meal, you'll add that right at the very end. Go ahead and take it out. Make sure you get any extra air that you can out of there. Mix it around. Okay, there is meal number 3. Okay, next meal. This one is chicken tortilla dump soup. And the reason why it's called dump soup is because you literally dump everything in. It's so fast. So I've labeled my bag. And you want to drain and rinse all of these beans, and I've already done that. So you'll need 1 can of black beans, 1 can of red beans, 1 can of pinto beans, 1 can of diced tomatoes, but you don't need to drain the tomatoes. 1 can of corn. You also don't need to drain the corn. You need half a can of this green chili sauce, but they only had the big cans at the store, so I'm just going to add half of this. And then look how easy this is. 1 can of chicken. And then you'll need 1 3/4 cup of chicken broth or 1 can of chicken broth. And then next is your seasonings. So we need garlic powder, taco seasoning, ground cumin, chili powder, and black pepper. So let's go ahead and add the taco seasoning. And if you have a packet, just add the whole packet in there. If you don't, then you'll add 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. I also have a really yummy homemade taco seasoning in one of my previous videos. I'll link that. So we have our taco seasoning. Next we'll add our cumin. And you'll need 1 teaspoon of cumin. Okay. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Then you'll need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Make sure you try to get as much air out as you can. And then just mix it all together. How easy was that? We literally threw that whole soup together in like maybe 5 minutes. And this soup is so yummy. You top it with shredded cheese, sour cream, avocado, little tortilla strips. Super, super yummy. And that one's finished. Okay, last but not least, we're going to do our slow cooker chili. So first thing you'll do, this is the only recipe that you actually have to prep a little bit before you make it. So you'll cook some ground beef, about 1 pound, and season it with salt and pepper. Go ahead and add that. And then my kids don't like the big chunks of onion. You can do that if you'd like, but I just add 1/4 a cup of minced onion. And then you'll add 28 ounces of diced tomatoes. That's about 2 of the little cans. And then you're going to add 8 ounces of tomato sauce, 1/3 cup of ketchup, one tablespoon of sugar. Don't leave that out. That's really, really yummy in there. 1/2 cup of water. And then you're going to add red beans, one can of dark red kidney beans, three celery stalks, chopped really fine. And then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, I don't know how to say it. Okay, and then you're going to add your chili seasoning. So you can add one of those little packets of chili seasoning, or I like to make mine homemade. I'll include that recipe. Add that in there. And that's it. You're going to mix this up. This chili recipe is so good. When you serve this, you top it with shredded cheddar cheese and some of those Frito chips, and it is just, it's delicious. Okay, that's done. And we're done. You guys are awesome. 5 meals in 30 minutes. That's awesome. So give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of video so I know if I should make more of these. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so that you don't miss any of my content. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.